You might think that love and happiness come from finding the perfect partner. But here's something that might surprise you. Studies show that over 40% of people who feel lonely are actually in a relationship. It's not being alone that's the problem, it's not knowing how to love and connect with yourself first. Imagine this: self-love isn't just a buzzword, it's scientifically proven to lead to happier, healthier relationships. People who invest in themselves have stronger emotional well-being, better self-esteem, and are more likely to attract the right kind of love. In this video, we'll dive into why being alone doesn't have to mean being lonely. You'll learn how embracing solitude can unlock your true happiness, how healing old wounds can free you from toxic patterns, and why choosing yourself first is the key to creating lasting love. So if you're ready to discover the secret to being whole, happy, and loved, without relying on someone else, keep watching. What you'll find might just change the way you think about relationships forever. Chapter 1: Embrace the Solitude. Why being alone is your secret superpower. We often hear that being alone is lonely, but did you know that spending time with yourself can actually make you happier? According to a study from the University of Chicago, people who enjoy their own company are more likely to experience higher levels of happiness and less stress. It turns out, solitude is a powerful tool for personal growth. Taking time for yourself lets you reflect, recharge, and discover what truly makes you happy. Solitude helps you tap into your creativity and improve self-awareness. For example, famous thinkers like Albert Einstein and Isaac Newton often spent long hours alone, and many believe this was key to their groundbreaking ideas. Instead of fearing loneliness, start viewing it as a chance to reconnect with who you are without distractions. You'll find that once you understand yourself better, your need for external validation decreases. The more comfortable you are being alone, the more confident and resilient you become in your relationships with others. In fact, research shows that people who are comfortable being alone are better at handling stress and maintaining healthy relationships. It's no longer about needing someone to complete you, but about learning to thrive on your own. Chapter 2: The Love Within. Building a relationship with your best self. How can you expect someone else to love you if you don't love yourself? According to psychologist Nathaniel Branden, the first step toward being loved is to love yourself. When you nurture a loving relationship with yourself, you become more emotionally available and secure in future relationships. A key part of this is practicing self-compassion. Studies show that people who practice self-compassion are more emotionally resilient and less likely to suffer from feelings of loneliness. This means you'll approach your relationships with less anxiety, more confidence, and greater emotional balance. Think about it this way: when you invest in your own happiness, you're building the foundation for all your future connections. Imagine treating yourself with the same kindness and respect you offer to others. That self-respect attracts others who value you just as much. This chapter is about prioritizing yourself, your passions, goals, and emotional needs. When you're deeply connected with yourself, love flows more naturally. And guess what? The more love you give yourself, the more you attract from others. Chapter 3: Breaking Free from Toxic Dependencies. Choosing yourself over comfort. Toxic relationships can hold us back from our true potential. Many people stay in unhealthy relationships because they fear being alone. But studies show that staying in these toxic relationships can lead to anxiety, depression, and even physical health problems. It's better to walk away and choose yourself. The first step is recognizing toxic patterns, whether it's emotional manipulation, constant drama, or lack of respect. Once you understand the damage these relationships cause, it becomes easier to make the decision to leave. The freedom that comes with ending these unhealthy cycles is one of the most empowering things you can do for yourself. Choosing yourself means putting your emotional needs first. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but it's the key to building a future filled with healthier, more fulfilling relationships. Remember, you can't change someone else, but you can change your own boundaries and expectations. True independence comes from having the courage to say, "I deserve better." It's important to trust that once you let go of toxic ties, you create space for healthier, more supportive connections to enter your life. Don't forget to subscribe. We've got more insights on how to unlock your true happiness coming up next. Chapter 4: The Power of Being Whole. How solo journeys lead to true love. Ever noticed how people who travel alone often come back with a sense of fulfillment? Solo travel isn't just about exploring new places, it's also about discovering yourself. Research from the American Psychological Association reveals that solo travelers are more likely to feel a sense of self-sufficiency and satisfaction. When you're by yourself, there's no one to rely on but you. This builds self-confidence and resilience, both of which are key when it comes to relationships. Solo experiences teach you that you are whole on your own, and that's an attractive quality. Taking a solo journey can also help you figure out what you want from your relationships. Without distractions, you can gain clarity on your values and desires. And when you understand what's truly important to you, you become more intentional about the connections you form. The beauty of solo journeys is that they empower you to return stronger, wiser, and ready for love. You won't need someone to complete you, you'll be complete all on your own. Chapter 5, Create Love, Don't Wait for It, Manifesting the Relationship You Deserve. We've all heard the saying, you'll find love when you least expect it. But here's the thing, you don't have to wait for love to find you. You can actively create it. According to relationship expert Dr. John Gottman, successful relationships begin with one important thing: self-awareness. Manifesting love starts with being clear about what you want. You have to know what your values are, what you need emotionally, and what your boundaries are. Once you have this clarity, you're not just waiting for the right person to come along, you're actively seeking someone who matches your energy and vision. Studies also show that people who engage in positive visualization techniques are more likely to achieve their goals. The same applies to relationships. When you visualize yourself in a loving, healthy relationship, you begin to attract those positive energies into your life. Creating love isn't about chasing someone else's attention, it's about becoming the person who naturally attracts the love you deserve. If you focus on becoming your best self, the right relationship will follow. Chapter 6, Healing Through Independence, How Loving Yourself Breaks Old Patterns. Sometimes, we carry emotional scars from past relationships that can block our path to true happiness. The good news is, you don't need another person to heal these wounds. Healing comes from within. According to Brené Brown, you can't experience courage without vulnerability, and vulnerability starts with being honest with yourself. When you take the time to heal and focus on your personal growth, you break free from unhealthy patterns. You stop repeating mistakes and start making choices that align with your highest self. By choosing independence, you create the space to let go of past baggage and start fresh. Emotional healing involves self-care practices that nurture your mental and physical health. Whether it's journaling, therapy, or mindfulness, these practices help you release negative emotions and embrace self-love. When you heal from past hurt, you become emotionally stronger and more prepared to enter a healthy relationship. Finally, healing through independence teaches you the most powerful lesson of all: you don't need anyone else to feel complete. When you embrace your own healing process, you open yourself up to the possibility of a love that's grounded in mutual respect and genuine connection. Thank you for watching. If you found this content helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more insights on how to create a fulfilling life and love.